Greens, and we're in the kitchen again. It's been a while for reasons, but today we are going to be making a soup from my Geeky Chef book by Cassandra Reeder. And yeah, I've got my little buddies here to help me. But first, this outfit, all wrong. So let's do something to change that, shall we? Much better. Welcome back to a kitchen video. It's been a while. I haven't been doing the cooking videos because honestly they take a lot out of me. Because I'm not a very good cook and I need help with my self-esteem, not help lowering it, you know? But I figured it would be a fun thing to do to wear my R2 getup and do a recipe out of this Geeky Chef cookbook by Cassandra Reeder. She has a recipe in here for root leaf soup. You didn't see that. One of my notes for something else. And my grocery list fell out. Root leaf soup. And we're going to try to make that. The only thing about this recipe is I think I can execute it the way that it was intended, and it doesn't have to look super pretty because, I mean, Master Yoda was eating it out of a big old weird cauldron in the swampy marshland type area. So it doesn't have to be super pretty. Problem is I don't like most of the ingredients in this soup. And even though I've learned in the past that you can mix a bunch of ingredients together that you don't like and it's still going to be something you don't like. But I wanted to try this soup because it looked interesting and I needed to do a cooking video. And this looked easy. So the ingredients in this, we've got celery with the leafy things because apparently that's okay. I didn't know that. God, and what I keep smelling, which I know is going to be the comment that Chris says as soon as he walks in, is a whole bowl full of onions. Neither one of us like onions. I don't mind them cooked, so that's not going to bother me, but they're bothering me now because they're raw and they're stinky. The other ingredient that's going to bother me, cabbage. The cabbage that I used is just like regular green cabbage. The recipe calls for Savoy cabbage? Question mark. I couldn't find anything in Walmart produce section that said that, and I googled it and it said it was basically green cabbage, so that's what we're going with. Another thing, produce section in Walmart. Do the rules of grocery stores just not apply to that area? I have such anxiety going into the stores, but going into the produce section is like the worst thing. It's like, and trying to find anything on that wall of green was miserable. Miserable. You can't see the little labels, so unless you know what something looks like, whatever. Leek root, which I guess is part of the onion family because it smells like onions. Learning new things. Parsley, garlic, said fresh bay leaves, but I only have the dried bay leaves, so whatever. Salt, pepper, lemon juice, and broth. It does have a seasoning in it that is savory seasoning, and luckily, thankfully, the author of this cookbook put in here how to make it yourself. However, it has garlic powder, and I can't eat garlic powder. It also has onion powder, and I feel like having onion powder with onions is a little redundant. So, and then it's salt and pepper, which I have. So that's what I'm going to do. And hope for the best. Gee, Casey, why don't your recipes work out? Well, I don't know. So, but I hope you enjoy my R2 getup. I wore this to the movies when me and my buddies went to go see Solo when it came out. Unpopular opinion, I liked that movie. I thought it was great. But let's get started on this recipe. Did get the prep started along with Master Yoda's help. See here for that clip. Soup pot with lid, warm olive oil over high heat. Once the oil is hot, see, oil. Not the best thing for a Casey to work with, but it's only 2 tablespoons. And I have learned when you're doubling a recipe, you do not double olive oil. It's a tip for you. Don't do it. So we should be okay because it's only 2 tablespoons. Add the onion and sprinkle with a teaspoon of salt. Alright, so let's get started. I'm procrastinating. Let's just get started. Alright, so we got some olive oil here. We got 1. Do we have 2 tablespoons? Yes, we do. 2. Turn that bad boy on. Let that get warmed up. And then something about salt. What is it? Teaspoon. So I'm very excited about this recipe, and I was gonna put it off doing this till another day when I was more like ready to record like this again. But I didn't want the produce to go bad, so we made it work today. I actually wanted to work on my dollhouse because I'm close to getting that done. But I want, instead of just doing it, I want to make sure that I record the last parts of it. So that's what I wanted to really work on. But I decided to push forward and do this because this is what people like to see, apparently. Anyways. How has everybody been doing? I hope doing well. I'm excited for this month, but more for next month. This month, I'm going to be doing a series on my TikTok. Again, if you're not following me over there, you probably should because I'm hilarious. I have 2,000 followers. Obviously, I'm doing something right over there. But what I'm planning on doing is kind of a Halloween, leading up to Halloween series, where I kind of talk about my Halloween decorations, which some of you might be like, wow, that sounds really lame, but other of you might actually enjoy it, so I would hop over there. And then in October, I don't know, should I tell you? I feel like I shouldn't tell you yet. I'm going to tell you, because I want to. Most YouTubers will do a daily vlog type video thing in December, where they call it Vlogmas, where they record every single day of the month of December. I'm going to do Vlogoween. What is that, you might ask? I'm going to vlog every day in the month of October. So we are going to be doing lots of things. We might be doing some cooking, again. We might be doing some crafting. And we might be doing some spooky games. So be sure that you are subscribed so you don't miss that. Alright, so now that the oil, I'm going to call it warm enough, because leaving that too long makes me nervous. Guys, want to see a cool trick Master Yoda taught me how to do? Use the force to stir. That's my cheesy joke for the day. Casey, fun fact. Certain sounds in the kitchen trigger my anxiety a little bit. That fan is one of them. I hate the sound of that. I don't know why. And I'm trying to stay calm about it, but for some reason, that's really loud to me. I have it on a lower speed, so it's not as loud. But when I'm cooking, especially with like oil sizzling and the fan, but I'm calm, I'm cool, I'm collected. I'm R2-D2, it's fine. It's hot. So it says to cook the onions until they're translucent, and then to add the leeks and some black pepper, and to continue other cooking. So basically, this recipe is just adding ingredients. Well, that's all recipes, right? But it doesn't seem too complicated. So I'm hoping I don't screw it up. But this does look like a healthier option in this book. Because let me tell you, there's some there's some recipes in here. I was almost gonna do lammas bread from Lord of the Rings. I said that wrong. Whatever. I was gonna do the bread, but it served 16 people. I don't even know 16 people that I would want to give bread to. But, so I decided not to do that. Maybe I'll do that for like another way down the line episode. Maybe like for November for Thanksgiving or something. I don't know. But we'll see. But this recipe seemed healthier, and I am trying to eat a little bit better. So, there's that. But again, I'm hoping that this soup would be good, because obviously I don't want to waste all this time and money, but it's celery, onions, cabbage. How good can it be? Celery and the leeks. Never had leeks before, or if I have, I didn't know it. So this is what we're working with in here. We've got the leeks, the onions, olive oil, and celery. It's looking like something. I did forget that there's actually potatoes in this recipe too, so I had to cut up a potato real quick. This is why, guys. This is why I don't like doing the cooking ones. I cut up a potato. It does call for a russet potato, but we had the golden ones. Potato is a potato, in my opinion. Again, whether your recipes go well. But yeah, so cut these up. We'll add those in a minute. Glad I read the directions instead of just assumed, oh, I know how to do this. Which is what I usually end up doing as well. Because I have no patience. Looks so green. Okay, so it's been about 40 minutes or so, probably closer to 50 minutes. I did go record some gameplay in my R2 getup, because why not? I figured, you know, while I had makeup on, might as well do it. And I had time, so I did it. So, just did that. Back here, I've stirred this continuously. It smells nice and cabbagey. And I think it's just about done. Add the lemon juice just before serving. So we're going to go ahead and add that in now. So that's what it looks like. Granted, hers looked a little bit more green and leafy than mine. But I bet you she put more effort in making that picture look better than I did making that look good. And that's okay. I am not a professional at this at all. I just kind of wing it. So we're going to try this cabbage onion soup. It smells cabbage and onions. So if you like cabbage and onions, you probably would love this. Great for you. Nice light veggie soup. Put some corned beef in it, I guess? I don't know. Honestly, the most prominent, not the word I want, flavor that I taste is the lemon juice. It's not bad. I don't like cabbage, so would I make it again? No. I enjoy sauce helped. In the Reed household, we put soy sauce on a lot of stuff. I could eat this. It was a long time making, but it was easy to make. So, if you don't mind chopping up vegetables and waiting an hour and such, it's not bad. This recipe is fun to make because if you're a fan of Star Wars, you can enjoy the fact like, oh, I made something Master Yoda made. But if you don't care about that kind of stuff, it is a good, healthy-ish recipe. I mean, everything that I've done to it and probably will continue to do to it to try to fix it will make it less healthy. But it is a good vegetarian soup if... Child just woke up, I think. It is a good vegetarian soup. Obviously, I used meat products, but if you follow recipes unlike I do, then it's a good vegetarian recipe. Possibly vegan. I don't think there's any. Yeah, I think this could be a vegan recipe too. So if that's something that you're into, I definitely would recommend looking this up. This is a cool little book. I really enjoy this book, and apparently they've made a alcoholic drink or just a drink version of this book, and I might be getting that at some point. But yeah, I wanted to try this recipe. I wanted to wear my R2 get up, and so that's what I did. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's been a while since I've been in the kitchen, so I do apologize for that. And if you like me back in the kitchen, give it a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up anyways. But anyways. But please like this video, share it with your friends, and if you have any other fun geeky recipes that you would like me to attempt, let me know, and I'll decide if I want to do them or not. But I hope you have a wonderful and random day, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!